Hello and welcome back. I am your host, Eagle Eye. Welcome to Eagle Eye Tarot, and today we will be having a look at Elon Musk, or Elon Musk, excuse me. His history, his reputation, and what's to come for Twitter. I believe he just bought a share. He's a shareholder of Twitter, or he bought Twitter. I don't know. I would have to revisit the headlines, but I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about if you've recently seen or heard of Elon buying or having a share, being a shareholder of Twitter, which means he will be regulating Twitter. Let's find out, is he appropriate for the job? And I'm over here, you'll hear a little rattling in the background. I am shuffling the cards, preparing it, making sure everything is nice and shuffled. I have quite a few cards here. So briefly, let me give you an overview of what it's like working for Elon Musk. In 2020, I had an opportunity to work for Tesla in the city of, what city was that? I don't know why I want to say Culver City. It's not Culver City. I know it's not Culver City. Burbank. There is a Tesla location in Burbank. Okay, so the deal with Tesla is every so many months he'll move his location to a different location, a different warehouse. I'm really not really sure what that's about with the contracts, why he keeps moving his vehicle locations, but he does. So this particular time, the location was in Burbank, where I believe Hooters used to be. It no longer is there. So I guess he bought the building to conduct his business for that time being. Now, I was pretty excited when I started. I had high expectations for this location, as I was excited. And based on the reputation that he has, that everybody knows him as, I expected nothing but the best. Upon entering the location for the onboarding meeting, or when you're hired, you get the opportunity to meet the employees for the first time. And I just didn't get a welcoming vibe. They were, I guess it was their first day at the location, moving their tools and equipments around, setting up. So they really weren't welcoming the new employees. I'm not really sure why. There wasn't a really warm welcome. They were kind of just looking at you and just setting the stage for the customers, if you will. And I noticed that during the process of collaborating in the meeting, during the meet and greet with the onboarding process, I honestly just did not receive a warm welcome from the employees. The women, there were two women that were in charge. I don't know, they have this demeanor, like, it was just very unwelcoming. And then while trying to work for this business, it was unorganizing. People were literally like running each other over with trying to compete for assignments. And I mean, literally people were running it was just ridiculous. It was unorganized. It was, people trying to compete for assignments, and it's just, I feel like it was unfair competition. It just was not professionally ran. And then you had the supervisors who were I'm going to say, a bit discriminatory, and had some sort of favoritism to people who were of their of their race, such as Latina or Latino or Latin. They would assign them. They actually didn't even assign me to a job, so I felt very discriminated that they assigned everyone to a job, and then when it came time for me, they deliberately overlooked me. I believe I was even the last one to even test drive Tesla. All the employees that were hired had an opportunity to test drive the Teslas, because we would be the one that would be showcasing the vehicles and driving them up for the customers to, after purchase, driving them to the exit lot where they would actually drive off of their vehicles. So it was just an opportunity to have a feel for the vehicle and, experience the brand. And it was just very unwelcoming. Actually, if you guys want, I'll post a complaint letter that I sent to corporate, who actually was even more blatantly disrespectful, didn't give a fuck because of the name Tesla. They pretty much, treated me like I was just another number, like I was a throwaway. So I'm going to go ahead and list the complaint in the video, so you all can see it as I have an opportunity to get into the read. But the organization was very unprofessional. The people that work for him are unprofessional, and the agency that provided an opportunity for me to actually work with Tesla as a referral for new hire, they were unprofessional. And when I tried explaining some important information to them, how I was treated, they didn't give a fuck. So since they don't care, I don't care. And I would like to add that during that time I had sent a complaint, they didn't care. I actually did have, that was during the time where someone had came to my neighborhood, and there was there was danger in my neighborhood, okay? And I left before any danger came to my home, because danger was lurking. The surrounding neighbors, I could hear things that were happening, so danger was closing in. And when someone has a hit on you, so they'll kind of close into the neighbors, so that when they really make their mark, uh, everybody is already under some sort of intimidation and oppression, and they won't say anything. So that's how organized crime works. I believe they collectively worked with the post office, who was conspiring around the time I left the post office and worked for Tesla, and they both were conspiring. So we're going to find out the reputation of Tesla. Did Tesla have any? We're going to take a look at this. So Elon. Did anyone send you a notice? Because I actually tried to send him a notice. They even refused. I wanted to let him know about his employees, and they refused to allow me to have his contact information. I even searched online. There was absolutely nowhere online that I can send him a written complaint as to how they are mishandling his business, and how he should probably be informed or be aware of it. It says imports, gaslighting, poker face. So, yeah, so it looks like they were gaslighting me and acting like they weren't aware of what they were doing. it wasn't until I sent the email to corporate and then the enemy became destroyed, their plot, their plan, because it looked like they were only interested in Latinos working for Tesla because the supervisors were Latina or Latin. And so I feel like they were hoarding the business. And they don't own the business, they're just supervisors. So, but that's my experience here in California. There's a lot of business hoarding opportunities when it comes to the Latin culture, and I'm just openly speaking because this is a residual issue. Okay, that it's just we're gonna look at EEO to find out why they're failing to ensure that everybody has an opportunity and not just a culture or a group. But that's on another reading. We'll crack the code on that as well. But we also have a Virgo that was very selective. This could also be maybe a supervisor who is very selective with who they want on the market. There were already Latin people that worked for them, but they were just like, very tight-knit, didn't want anybody else to get in. I mean, it's just disgusting. So we have Page of Pentacles. So a Virgo initiated a slowdown. Oh, to slow down my money. Okay, so this Virgo, once again, this same Virgo has popped up in many personal readings of mine. So he works with the government, and he probably called over the same Virgo. He works in financing, banking, and he contacts corporations who involve themselves with banking and institutions and things like that, and he'll find a way to attack your money. So it looks like either he contacted a supervisor or somebody over there with seniority thought they were smart and they were going to slow down my money. But they are actually wrong. It says that it was ridiculous. What they did was ridiculous. It was wrong. It says a Page of Coins, so it looks like somebody paid for initiation or someone someone told them to slow down my money. But someone had a poor reputation, whoever contacted them or lied on my credibility and said I had a poor reputation. Someone could have made a call or something like that. This Page of Coins could also be me submitting my information, my complaint to HR that hired me to work for Tesla, who was hiring. Tesla used an outside source to hire, and they treated me like a piece of shit and refused to let Tesla know. So Tesla is not even, or Elon is not even aware of how does he even care is a big question, because he wasn't even aware. They wouldn't even allow me to send notice to him so that he could be aware. So a lot of this stuff is in secrecy. Yeah, the need to talk. Yeah, so is he even in touch with his business? We have stock corruption, false documents, and Sagittarius. He knows he's involved in a lot of stock corruption, which that's why he probably makes it hard for people to actually contact him. I searched high and low for a way to send him an email, and there was absolutely nothing. Nothing. No HR email, no nothing. And if I did send a request for them to contact me, I did not receive any callbacks. So this institution or entity is very tight-knit because they're corrupt. And they're technically not even interested in talking to any employees or the public. So I assume once you buy the car, if you have any problems, you're probably going to have a hard time trying to get a hold of someone. Or maybe they will provide a special number. We'll take a look at that. We have false documents and messages, effective trash talking. So his false, maybe the poor reputation or false documents are effective. It's keeping the credibility, but behind the scenes, people are talking shit. Or what they did to me, they felt that it was effective of trash talking me. We have Planet Labs here, blacklisted. Oh, okay, so they blacklisted me. And then we have Trump. So we have Trump that's involved here. Wow, Trump, I don't even know how you got involved in this deck. Okay, biological evidence. Obsessed. Biological warfare. So this is racism against black. So it's determined that they don't want black people necessarily working for them, and it's very evident. They are obsessed with victimizing employees that are black. So they want them to leave. They do not want them to work for them. They feel that it's bad for business. They want their business to look good. And they don't want to, and they hate when black people try to work for them or apply. Yes. It says they also black market, Social Security safeguard. And people who are blacklisted, they do not want them to work for them. So I guess I've been secretly blacklisted. Which means also my information is put on the black market. He was aware of that. And when that happens, they don't want people who are blacklisted or put on the black market secretly to work for them, because it traces back to them. So they want, unbeknownst to me, they want me as far away from them as possible, so when they commit their crimes, their names are not involved. And since they were watching me in 2020, they probably seen that I submitted a complaint to corporate, which is why they probably really put a hit on me to try and take me down, so that the truth wouldn't come out about how they treat their black employees. They are trying to protect the Social Security, their retirement pension or investments, because they have a booming business. Very powerful. Secret weapons is what I'm hearing. Mail and wire fraud. They have a very powerful system, mail and wire fraud. So we have, a lot of manufacturing fraud. Organized crime. They have a big organized crime ring. Okay. They destroy people's lives. That's their job. And they spy. Okay. Famine, so their will was to create famine and hunger, to create homelessness, starvation, confusion, bad mental health. This is disgusting. And then it says they thought they weren't going to get caught. Wow. So this is how Elon wanted to leave me. Very interesting. It says they think they weren't going to get caught, but it's been confirmed. They have a bad reputation and title. Yes. It says the CIA truly loved doing this behind the scenes. So the CIA is very racist. Looks like he volunteered to do this. Volunteered to help. Yeah, sure, I'll help you out. To move her out of the way. Okay, so in the bankrupt me. So you want to play with my finances. Move me out the way. So the organization is corrupt. These people could have even volunteered to do that. It could have been set up from the time I started to treat me like I didn't exist. Yeah, it says access blocked. It says corrupt orchestration. How was the Attorney General here? Department of Justice. So, Merrick Garland. It says corruption dirty public corruption orchestrated. Then we have Department of Justice. I don't even know how you got into this. I could have sworn I put all the names to the side, but some of these names seems like they're coming up in here. So I guess that's how the universe wanted. They want these names to start coming up. I wasn't even trying to put these names in here, but it looks like they're in here. So this must be the creator's wish. It must have been destined. Because I had my name set to the side, but it looks like the creator said, no, let's go. Okay? I'll probably try to pull them out as we go because I'm not yet ready for this. Yeah, I'm not ready for this, but that's okay. So yes, it says access block. So the Department of Justice is aware of the blacklist. So what they also do, people will be on secret watch lists. Someone could put someone on the secret government watch list that's not even supposed to be on a secret government watch list, which is also considered a blacklist. So if they want to watch you, spy you, invade your privacy, ruin your life, they have the I guess the legal right to do that because they feel that it's, if you made it to the watch list, someone has the credibility to put you there. And even though it may not necessarily be right or true, you're on this list to have your life ruined by these individuals who are in high places. And it says Merrick Garland is aware of this. Now it says access blocked. Now he's blocking access. Because now the truth is I'm hardworking and good ethics. Somebody has checked my reputation and they're like, I'm not going to be responsible for this. And they blocked access, so my information was wide open for these people. Then we have litigation because someone knows that there's a court case or somebody's going to get sued. And we have the United States Code, Title 15, so there's been some code violations. And we also have military here. We have Capricorn. So this is almost like someone is literally going to war with me behind the scenes. So we have an uprise that is on a level of military level that would actually bring forth a cause of martial law, because if you have an uprise of a government against one person, that would call forth the military. Because you now you have domestic terrorism, and if you have a government officials that are hiring and paying people to uprise, kill, and destroy a single person or people on blacklists, it sounds like the military should be involved. Although the military works for the government and they're under their command, what use is the military if they can't vouch to act in regards to the safety of the public? The police isn't doing it. So therefore, there needs to be an uprise in the military against domestic terrorism. So we have internet fraud. Rob Bonta, Attorney General of California, you've just made your cut as well. You're involved in internet fraud. You here. I don't know how you guys came in. I don't know. I put all these names to the side. It must have grabbed everything. So maybe this is destined. Rob Bonta, Attorney General for California, says you're here. Internet fraud. Right next to internet fraud, you know about the internet fraud and everything that's been going on. You know about the identity theft. You know about them stealing my intellectual property. And you said it's a setup. You know it is. And somebody needs to go to jail. We have Taurus. Excessive bucking, excessive intimidation, bullying, harassment. You could have also set up a Taurus. You also know about Trump deliberately disconnecting me from federal funds. You know everything. Yeah, and it looks like he's obsessive. We have the devil here. We have the occult. Someone is, Yeah, deliberately disconnecting me from an excessive amount of money that actually belongs to me. Yeah, that people are hiding behind their secretaries or their ghostwriters. They don't really have a real credibility. So these people are in power acting like they're just a secretary, yet they do have the power. They're just not exercising it. Then we have Jua Nurmi, founder and project leader of the AMIA search engine project. He's a security researcher, lecturer, and public speaker of Save the Children of Finland. This man is involved in the black market as well. So you're aware that Juha Nurmi is involved, manufacturing. What's at the bottom? Mixing up and making up shit. Embarrassed that people are standing in the way. Yeah, these county clerks, commissioners, Leo raggedy ass, selling souls, medicating children, pyramid schemes. Yeah, rewarding, and the nerve to reward these motherfuckers for domestic terrorism. It's all masked. It says hiding information, so you know. So you know about this, Attorney General of California. It says on the run. Now don't run. You know that these people are on the run now, or everybody's missing in action. We have Lhasa here. So people are probably selling their home, moving homes. People probably, I feel like some people got up and left some shit and ain't came back to get it. Some people will be committing suicide by hanging, or this is what could be happening pretty soon. Some people are going to be hanging themselves. So probably some murder crimes, and people are going to blame it on suicide, apparently. Yeah, some new opportunities. Y'all want somebody to forget about what all the stuff, they want you to forget about all the shit they've done. But it's an opportunity, new opportunity. It's a new world, new dawn, a new day. And under a certain contingency, you're keeping quiet because you're under the scope. But we have the God of War here that's telling you, you better rise up. And you should reconsider keeping quiet because you are under judgment. You should really reconsider. And you probably should apologize and reunify. We also have NASA here lying as usual. NASA has a very ugly reputation. NASA could be trying to reunify and get you on their side, but they're a liar, and I would not believe them. NASA works very much hand in hand with SpaceX. They're both liars. You know that. We have the universe is asking you to do the right thing. And you have other people over here telling you to turn a blind eye and keep lying and act like you don't know and all this about lost children. Wolves stalking the innocent. Innocent people, innocent adults, innocent children. You know about all of this. All of this stalking and harassment. You've been watching the social media. The Society General. Sexual harassment. You know about all of it. With King Wands, of course. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but we all know this is Leo sexually harassing behind the scene. And there's also a Sagittarius. And Greg, Texas government. Are you involved in this? You coming up too. I'm going to just start taking them out as I go along, but for some reason you're coming up. Why did they lower rank you? Greg, they lower ranked you because possibly you were sexually harassing Christian cinema. Senator of Arizona. I'm not really sure how much that is. Somebody wants to lower rank you about to a Republican, or maybe you, if you are a Republican, they want to make you part of the goddamn public, back in part of, mass population. Someone could be trying to take your credentials because you could be either a part of the sexual harassment or you know about the sexual harassment. We have Sundar. We already know that you're help covering and wiping up data for these people. It says within legal grounds. Inside job. You're helping to confuse, withhold information, wipe data. It says you're vacating and moving, so it looks like you're going to abandon your job. You think this is crazy, it's funny, like, oh, you guys are on your own. Then it says racism. So it looks like somebody might even turn their back on you, and then you're going to say, oh, no, bitch, joke's on you, and you're going to abandon. You're going to jump ship, because now shit is crashing in. They used you, and now that it's time to bring forth evidence, I feel like if you don't do what is expected of you, people are going to start being racist. Or you've dealt with a lot of racist sense of humor around these people, and they still expect you to work for them. Wow. So they expect loyalty, and they're not even loyal. Or this is you. Maybe you thought this was funny. Oh, punishment. Non-jurisdiction. So if they were racist to you, you have the opportunity to uprise against them and say, ah, ha, ha, ha. Now, look, the rabbit has the gun. And you're going to say, just like you tried to disrespect me, I can punish you. I have no jurisdiction to help you cover this up or wipe your data. You're on your own. And you're probably going to leave somebody to uncover fraud. We have Zoe, investigator of January 6th attack. Zoe Lofgren. I'm removing you from out of the pack, but you're there. Elizabeth, how you getting in here? You guys got to go. I don't know how you guys are popping up right now. Hold on. All right, it says tapped out. So Elizabeth Warren, you're tapped out. You're uncovering corruption as well. Falling out of grace. All these senators are falling out of grace right now. All the corruptions are being uncovered. They're all tapped out. They're all out of moves. So the same thing could be happening in all these different states, and they're all just trying to cover up all the corruption for just sex trafficking, child trafficking, and exploiting, and all kind of shit. They can no longer wear the rose-colored glasses. We have Department of Justice here because they've crossed too many people, and they've crossed the line too many times. It's too much secrecy. It's so much secrecy that y'all even outside of the loop of secrecy to where secrecy is just out of control now. You've lost control. It's also secret burials, secret gardens of this emperor, Aries. And then we have Queen of Swords. Once again, I seen this in the last reading. Who is this secret guard? Who is this emperor? This emperor could be communicating with this Queen of Swords about a secret garden. There could be an emperor that is molesting, drugging, and raping children, and this Queen of Swords could be covering it up, burying the children in her backyard. We have the FBI had a missed opportunity. Yeah, they struck out, didn't do what the fuck they were supposed to do. Was supposed to collect evidence, information, but they froze in time. They did not follow through. Says they're mad, heartbroken, but hey, what are you mad for? Slander, discrimination, they're mad. They're mad at themselves because they did not do their job, and people are educated about what's going on. Now the police is educated about the FBI not standing ground, not being people of integrity. I have to ask, what is this Queen of Swords here for? Sweeping issues under the rug. Yeah, so she's helped bury. Are there children buried in her yard? Are there children buried in her yard? She holds a lot of secrets with this Aries. denying. High vibe. She's denying, no, 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 none of this is happening, none of that is going on. I'm a good person, I'm high vibing, I'm harmonious, but it says no, she's not. It says a loss of finances. People have died under her care. Is a history of people, children that have died under her care or watch, or she probably even set some people up. She's in denial, but it says she's not yielding any information. Some people are coming up dry. We have Max Huntsman here. And then Bill Nelson. All right. Take you and put you to the side. These are all these people are coming up. I'm going to get to you finally. And we have Kim Buck. I'm going to get to y'all. Don't worry about it. All y'all know about what's going on. All y'all, do y'all all talk? Y'all know. So what do we have? Instigation? Yeah. They help instigate. They curious. They want to know what's going on. They want to know about this secrecy. Yeah, these public secrets. Embezzling information, embezzling resources, children, just any damn thing they can embezzle. They'll embezzle it. Physical assault, rape, battery. They discovering all this online. They probably didn't even know all this shit was going on. But, you know, when you're blacklisted, anything's bound to happen. Tom Lackey, California State Rep, Republican of the 36th District, Antelope Valley and Santa Clarita, said someone's in good hands. But you discovering online, it's all kind of physical assault, rape, and battery. Master Ascendant, so you could be a Mason or part of the Illuminati. Severing ties, yeah, you don't even want no business with this. You like, oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, everything's out in the open. See, when shit is out in the open, motherfuckers start running, but they be down with it when shit be secrecy, though. False positive, realizing how false these people are. Even the police are corrupt. You're like, oh my God, who do I trust? Nobody. I'm out of here. So I think a lot of people are disgusted with the, it's getting out of control. All of these crimes, killings, it's just so far gone. The people don't even want nothing to do with it. They like, I'm out of here. So, Elon Musk, can you be trusted with Twitter? It says claiming to help promote and all this and help, you know, this person, he's saying he can be trusted, but he's going to suppress. He is the cause. He's going to be the cause and effect, and he's going to be the reason for retaliation. He's guilty and grave. So he's going to help. So when they kill people, he's going to help bury certain web pages from circulating. He's going to hide data, information. Yeah, Department of Mental Health. It says page one. So he's going to receive money. So okay. So if someone dies, he'll be the first one to confiscate their page, which may pertain information or evidence. He'll also be the one people pay to suppress their page and promote his, to create positive results for them. It says he's also afraid and fearful because of judgment, okay, of the website. It's mind control. So he knows that they want him to be the face of the business because everybody else has a lack of credibility and no one trusts him. So he feels that they feel by using Mr. Musk, he still has credibility, but he's afraid of being the face of this business because behind the scene, these same perpetrators are behind the scene doing what they want to do. We have the FTC as the brain of the business. We have Aries. So Aries, are you the owner or director of the FTC? Okay. FTC, House of Representatives. Oh, that's the last people who need to run the FTC. So no wonder why the internet is corrupt. If you have someone from the House who actually oversees and runs the FTC, No wonder why it's corrupt. Oh, wow. No wonder why my channel is corrupt. We have the House who actually runs it. Oh, it makes perfect sense now. Wow. So the government, your government officials, your senators and representatives are literally controlling your social media. Literally. House of Representative people are going to be questioning the House. They're going to be in hiding because some stuff, they're going to be climbing the ladder. They're just going to be taking stuff to the next level, and it's going to be out of control. A lot of code violations, a lot of censoring, shadow banning, mixed messages. So we have, I feel like there's going to be social media war. Yeah. They're probably going to start offering some type of financial, like, ways that you can pay Twitter. They'll probably remix it and come up with some new developments to where you'll pay Twitter for whatever type of services they'll offer or promote or advertise. So they're trying to figure out a way to get Twitter back into like some type of booming business. This is all a financial thing, but it involves a lot of U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions. So you'll be paying for them, but you're going to be exchanging a lot of private information. It's just a way for them to get your data and your private information. Feeding them more private information if they already haven't had enough. They'll probably even start offering some sort of banking, debit card, banking institution, anything. You Sherman Brad, you're out here, financial services and foreign affairs, service, science, space, and technology. So look like there's going to be some international exchange. Again, more black market stuff. Anything to anything to integrate the black market. Any way to disguise it and remake it to where it's trustable, because the black market is. Okay, let's see. Are they trying to revamp the black market and use Twitter as a form of communication, banking, and exchange? Yeah, it says toxic waste. A lot of people, yeah. Ethereum, a lot of people dying behind Ethereum. It says on the money. So, yeah, this is doing nothing but setting the stage for death, for setup communication. So he's going to run it. He's going to erase the data, the exchange of black market information. This is all so they can communicate safely on the black market behind the scenes. And Elon Musk is going to erase the data for them. So he's just going to be the cover-up man. Yeah. They say they have good intentions. It's completely the opposite. They're overstepping boundaries once again secretly. And it says no, they haven't. They are disapproved. Universe says they are disapproved, and they intend to bring health issues. They're not ethical, and they intend to cover up dirty deeds. And it says yes, followed by that, and it says rape. So they're going to be continuing to rape, clean data. So it looks like they're going to be setting people up, and a lot of crimes are going to be committed on Twitter, and they're going to be wiping the data. Okay. These pedophile rings, these black market schemes are all going to be able to openly talk in private on Twitter messaging, and he's going to be the one to wipe their data. So it's their information or location and conversations are not tracked. It says they're under judgment. Yeah, their system, the Brotherhood system. We also have stolen tax refund. So whoever stole my tax refund is also in collaboration. So the government, they're also going to be, using your information on Twitter to steal your tax. I don't know what this is. Spiritual warfare. Something about they're communicating with celebrities to do black market crimes on there as well. Says change of plans, reconsidering, I guess because I called their ass out. Yeah, connected affiliation at the foundation. It says busted. Yeah, it says it's been going on already for a long time. Somebody's just probably, and this information is getting dug up. That's probably why someone is probably giving up their position, and they're giving it to Elon Elon Musk, like some sort of prized possession, because they already know the fucking organization is going down. And then if it does go down, he can be the scapegoat and be like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I just bought this business. Or I just, I don't know what's going on. So they already know that the operation is going down, and they're just using him as an scapegoat so someone can just have possession of the business, but they already know he doesn't own it. All that shit is fake money. They just write stuff in his name, and he doesn't necessarily own it. He doesn't have all that money that they say. He's just the face of these businesses. So I'm done talking about this. We've already cracked the code on who these people are. It's not really much to figure out. Stay tuned for more information to come.